My name's John and I completed the Life Worth Living training in 2012. In April 2014, while out walking, I met a local farmer. He shared with me that he was very down. The man was in his mid-50s with financial problems and a lot of anxiety, especially as he'd been very affluent before. Over a number of weeks I listened to him both on the phone and face to face and directed him towards his doctor. Life was tough for him and not improving. One particular day his tone was very different on the phone. I sensed things were wrong and he was really down. He said he couldn't go on and things were becoming too much and there were many other negatives in his life. His behaviour was different. I reassured him that he was cared for by others, but alarm bells were going off in my head. This was different. I remembered the Life Worth Living training and I asked a question about suicidal thoughts. He said he'd been thinking about not being here. He was at home, alone and isolated. He lived a long way from me. I convinced him to ring his girlfriend, his doctor, and to give me a bell back when he had. His girlfriend raced home and made sure he had care and he was put into a safe refuge for 1 week with lots of care and support. Both he and his girlfriend told me afterwards that he had a rope ready and he was going to hang himself, but my intervention had stopped it. The Life Worth Living training armed me with the skills and knowledge I needed to put in place and enabled me to keep calm and deal with the situation. I do not feel I could have managed without it. I felt very safe using the training and the outcome was great. I am convinced that I saved this man's life. Since that point he has received medical care through talking therapies, medication and friends supporting him. And he is much better and does not want to go down that route ever again. I am often thanked for the support that I gave him at that time. He looks at life in a totally different way now. I feel the Life Worth Living training should be for everyone, including the general public, as it is essential to help anyone who may be experiencing suicidal thoughts. The training is a vital part of our toolkit and is hugely enabling to everyone.